Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mickayla here. I do beauty, lifestyle, fashion, and a little bit of faith videos here on my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe and join the family, and if you're not new, thank you so much, boo, for coming back and watching another video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys my updated foundation routine. So this is how I do my makeup now in 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so I'm not gonna ramble in this intro and I'll just get straight to the video. Do not mind my nails, okay people? So we're just gonna jump right into our look. So as you guys can see from the title, this will be my updated foundation routine. It will stem a little bit from my last video because, you know, I did the TikTok hacks video. So if you haven't checked that video out, please go check it out now. It will be linked in the iCards above, so go check out that video right now. And yes, so some of the things that I have in my updated foundation routine, I will be using from that video. So yeah. For my brows need to be waxed. I'm gonna start waxing my brows nowadays because I feel like my brows are just way too bushy to be like shaving every minute. So I'm gonna wax them, and I don't use a lot of brow products. I only use this Benefit gimme brow gel that it's like a brow tinted brow gel, and this is all I use on my brows. Like, I don't fill them in, I don't line them out, nothing. Like, I just run this in my brow hairs and then I just use the concealer to line them up, and that's about it. Okay guys, so now I am going to moisturize my skin, and I'm using my Simple Hydrating Light Moisturizer. Also guys, we're on the road to 3K subscribers, so if you aren't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below and get your girl to 3,000 subscribers. Please, 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 please. I would really appreciate it if we would get to 3,000 subbies. So if you aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends to subscribe, tell your family to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, let's get on to 3,000 subscribers, period. Now that I have moisturized, I'm going to prime using the Milk Hydro Grip primer. You guys know this is like my favorite primer. It's not my only primer, but it's the only one that I use because I love it so much. So just rubbing this into my skin, and then I'm gonna use my transparent RCMA no color powder, and I'm going to set that to set my face. I'm gonna set my setting my primer, guys. And I'm just gonna set in some areas, not all areas, just in like my T-zone. Okay, so for my foundation, you guys know this is my absolute favorite foundation. I have other foundations that I need to try, but currently the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation is my favorite so far, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my skin. And for me to get a flawless foundation application, I will dab the powder. I will dab the brush into the foundation and then apply it to my skin. So that's how I apply my foundation now, to get an even and smooth blend. So I do about like 5 dabs in the foundation, and then I just apply it to my skin. And as you can see, this foundation is very full coverage. It covers all my blemishes. Like, I don't have to apply 2 or 3 layers of foundation. I just use like a pump and a half and I am Gucci. As you guys can see, because of the technique that I used to apply my foundation and also the technique that I used to prep my skin, I didn't even need to use like the whole entire pump, but I did. So I went over a few areas, but I didn't even need to use the whole pump, like, honestly. Oh yes, she's giving you very flawless foundation routine. Okay, so now I'm gonna be using my, what's this again, my Dose of Colors concealer in the shade dark 24 dark, and this is the concealer that I will be using to contour. I will be using this concealer to highlight, but first I am going to be contouring. I am going to be using the Black Radiance contour stick in the shade Espresso. In my updated routine, I do contour before I conceal because I find that it adds like a nice, I don't know, it just blends more seamlessly when I contour first. So that's what I'll be doing. And I'm using this flat top, well, it's not a flat top, this fluffy brush to just blend it out. Oh guys, are you seeing how flawless my skin is already? Like, I'm not even halfway through my foundation yet, sis. Like, come on. Like, sis, come on. Look how flawless my skin is so far. Like, look at that blend. Can we talk about that blend though? Wow. We gotta talk about it, okay, sis? We gotta talk about it. So now that we are all contoured, I will be using the Dose of Colors concealer in the shade 24 dark. And if you watch my TikTok video, as you know, it was a hack to put the concealer on the side of the eyes and then on the edge of the eyes here. You know, nothing too crazy, because we don't want to drag the face down. So I bring it alongside the nose to give it like a natural contour, to like sharpen the contour that we just did, just like that. And then I'm gonna be applying the rest to the center of my face. So guys, a part of my updated routine is that I use a beauty sponge or a blending sponge now instead of a brush. So if you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you would know that I used to use a brush, so a flat top foundation brush or any type of flat top blending brush. I used to use that to contour, not to contour, to blend out my concealers, but now I've seen that using a sponge gives me a more flawless, more skin-like blend. So that's the look that I'm going for nowadays. So I use a sponge to blend my concealers. So guys, are you seeing that? So you can see on the sides of my nose that the concealer that I placed there really allowed my nose to get, you know, because I put the concealer on the side of my nose. So just to brighten a little bit more, I'm gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Tan Deep Sand. Beautiful, nice, guys. Oh, I'm so in love with this new foundation routine, like, guys. If you've been subscribed to my channel, you guys know that I live for the Sacha Buttercup setting powder, but recently in my updated foundation routine I've been using the RCMA No Color powder. This is a transparent powder. People say translucent, but it's not necessarily translucent, because a translucent powder kind of has like a tint to it. So this is a literal white transparent powder. So I'm just gonna be setting underneath my eyes with it and making sure to blend under my eyes before I pack on that powder. And to blend in, I am pressing in the powder and blending it out. I'm not baking just yet, because you guys know that I am a baker. Like, I can't stop baking. Like, it gives me a different, I don't know about anybody else, but it gives me a different look. So I don't put a lot of powder to bake. I just use a very light amount under my eyes. Okay guys, we are looking absolutely flawless. Talk to me please. Do this foundation routine so that you guys can see for yourself what I'm talking about, okay? So to set the rest of my face, I use the same powder and I use a very fluffy brush. And I just pat the powder, just pat it on top, just to like set everything. So I don't use a face powder. You guys know that I love my my Maybelline Super Stay foundation powder. I don't use that powder all over the face anymore. This is what I use. Get into it. Now to contour, I am going to be using the Zulu palette. You guys know that this is what I use to contour my face and bronze it up all in one, because I've yet to find a good bronzer slash contour powder. but I will be investing in some soon, so you will be seeing that very soon, guys. And I'm just applying that in a very light-handed motion, not trying to get this powder too harsh on my face. So I'm just lightly tapping and blending that color out on my forehead and the sides of my jawline and the sides of my cheek. So lightly fluffy, guys, not like, but lightly blending and packing at the same time. And then I'm fluffing the brush up so that it makes my face look more lifted. Nice. So I'm gonna apply my blush, and I'm using this palette here. This is the e.l.f. Blush palette. This is the e.l.f. blush palette in the shade dark, and I'm just applying the last 2 shades, and I'm just putting that on my cheekbones, and I'm smiling a little bit. Ooh, as you can see, your girl is blushed, your girl is blushing. Period. I bake for long enough, so what I do now is I use my face powder, and I pack this powder underneath my eyes to blend out the baking powder. So I use that to blend out the baking powder under my eyes. I use my Maybelline Superstay foundation powder. You can use any foundation powder you have. What I do, I use a pointed blending brush like this one. Please excuse my brush, guys, it's kind of dirty, but I use a pointed blending brush and I just pack it underneath my eyes to blend out the RCMA No Color Powder, and that gives me a very flawless under eye set, so it doesn't look too white or too like light, because I use that RCMA No Color Powder. As you guys can see, we are blended. Okay, looking real smooth, real seamless, like one skin. Okay, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it, please? I thought so. And then I'm just gonna finish contouring my nose by using that same powder, that same shade from the Zulu palette. I'm just okay, guys, so to finish this off, I will be spraying with my Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. I use my girl's lip gloss, made by Nique collection lip glosses, and I just applied that to my lips. If you guys watch my last video, you know to go cop this lip gloss, and the link will be down below. And in my foundation routine now, guys, I do not apply highlighter anymore. I tend to just let the natural oils of my skin, you know, basically hydrate my face. So that's what I do. So yeah, this is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know, follow me on all my social media. They will all be linked down below in the description box, so make sure you follow me on all my social media, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.